Hi, my name is Maggie, and I am here to show you a few things about me. I'm from Florida. You will note I am wearing a sweater because it's actually cold outside. But I thought the best way to describe myself was through my shoes. So the first pair I'm going to show you, these ugly shoes right here. These are much loved, much worn. They're really horrible. You see the paint right there. And you can't smell them, but they don't smell really great. These shoes are me. Well, one side of me. I love to build things. I love to use power tools. I love to paint and do art. And we also call these our piano shoes. My daughter and I wear the same size because when you're playing the piano and you use pedal and you don't wear a shoe, it can really start to hurt after a while. So this is the stray shoe that we wear when we practice piano if we don't have shoes around. So these shoes are a really good description of me. The second pair is my fun side. These are my slippers. I don't know if you can see, but see how fabulous the slippers are. They change color, la 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 la, and they have this lovely bell on them. I am fun and whimsical and love to just have a great time. So these are my fun slippers. There's the other side of me is the jock. These are my running shoes. Last year on Valentine's Day, I was running, and when you're running and you hurt yourself, like you really hurt yourself, you know it, and I knew it. I was a mile from home and had to limp home. I had torn what's called your labrum, which is a piece of cartilage that go between the leg and the hip joint to smooth the movement. I ended up having surgery, and in the surgery they fixed the labrum, but they also found a torn tendon and a bone spur, and it was just a mess. So, in December, the end of November, no, I hurt myself in February, was when I started running again. So these are my running shoes. I'm currently trading for a 15K, which is 9.3 miles. And this is a family activity that we do because my husband's also doing the 15K with me for the same run. The kids, my three oldest are doing the 5K, and my youngest is doing the 1 mile kids run. So these are my running shoes. Last but not least, when you have hip surgery, you have to wear shoes like this for a really long time because your hips can't handle things. But now that my hips are feeling well, I treated myself to a really pretty pair of heels. I asked the doctor when I could start wearing shoes, cute shoes again, and he just looked at me like he didn't know what I was talking about. So anyway, these are my new shoes. I have not worn them to church yet because it's been cold enough I need to wear boots. But these are my cute shoes, and I look forward to it warming up so I can wear them to church or wherever else I want to wear them. All right, now, some of my favorite books. These are not in a specific order, but here we have Blanky by Leslie Petroselli. She actually has a series of board books. They're all glorious and wonderful and hilarious. She is the author-illustrator for these, so she has a great page. This is Blanky, and then I take Blanky everywhere with me, and then it goes through Blanky. She has several books. One of them is Yummy Yucky, which is hilarious. She's got Blanky and Have You Seen My Binky? Binky is the best book for me to read to kids. I get it. If you are a parent who has a child who's ever had a Binky, you will identify deeply with that book. All right. This one here is A Year Down Yonder by Richard Peck. It's actually second in a series. The first one is A Long Way from Chicago. I actually loaned it to a friend and haven't gotten it back yet. But the first one is a Newbery Award winner. These are great because if you need just a fun book that you can read a chapter on and go to bed, each chapter in this book, I'm trying to find one, is self-contained. You don't have to keep reading if you don't want to. The first book is a year, or the each chapter is a year in the first book. This one is a full year in the book. Anyway, if you want a lovely book, this is a really, really great book to read to your kids. It's funny. The grandma in this will get you in stitches. All right. This book will always make me cry. It's The Littlest Angel. As you can see, it's a very well-loved edition. I won't go into this one because it will make me cry. I could have chosen all 7 of these bad boys as favorites, but I chose my favorite, which is The Half-Blood Prince. Duncan the Story Dragon is a relatively new book. It has a great surprise ending. Duncan here is a dragon, and he can't finish stories because he gets so upset or so excited or so enthralled that he breathes fire and kills the book and can never finish. So this is the story of how he finished the books. Classic, the monster at the end of this book. My children love this. I have a 16-year-old all the way, I've got 4 kids, 16, 13, 10, and 8. This one is a classic for a reason. It's wonderful and lovely and glorious. Pinkalicious, if you have daughters, is mandatory in your house. This one actually surprised me. Someone bought it for me, and I didn't think that I would like it because I don't typically like LDS stories about Book of Mormon, but this one is funny. It takes a funny look at the scriptures through a child's eyes. So this one, the boy forgets to clean his room at night, and he's dreaming, and he thinks that an angel came and said, "Clean your room!" But then you turn the page, and it was actually his dad. The illustrations in this book are lovely. Look at that. I mean, I just want to take it out of the book and frame it. It's a glorious picture. All right. Monster Trouble. I'm not going to spoil the ending. It's a great book. You should read it. Finally, this book will make any child laugh. It was written by these children. It's called How to Get a Girlfriend. They wrote it and illustrated it when they were in 1st grade. It was so good. It got published. Right there. It's an award winner. Hello. This page in particular makes the kids laugh. It says, "Have a shower so you smell good." Right there. It talks about, let's see, if you are a grown-up, you can take her to the beach, which works for me because I'm in Florida, or take her to a beautiful restaurant, like a boat restaurant. Isn't that great? I love their drinks. We're going to say they're having virgin pina coladas. And then it ends with, when you are a grown-up, you can kiss, hug, and go on trips, eat together, and be together. Isn't that great? This book, I volunteer in the school a lot, and this book is a favorite, and it doesn't matter how old the kids are. I actually think teenagers should read this book. I think returned missionaries should read this book, and sometimes husbands should read this book. So, that's me in a nutshell. I love to work on tools and anything crafty. I'm fun. I like to run and hang out outside, and I really like cute shoes. My literary tastes are kind of all over the map, but if it's a fun book, I'm in. That's it.